Well, hi, how are you today? Nightingale, have I met you before? Hi, Adele. Okay, Nightingale, let me see if I have you down. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so what's your first name so I can write it down? Because I know I had you written down somewhere, but I can't find you right off that. Victoria. Ooh, I love that name. Hi, Helen. Boy, I'm getting some of the ones I haven't seen for a while or are brand new. Okay. So how's everyone doing today? Just fair, Helen? Yeah, I know I've seen you, but like Nightingale Crochet, I hadn't seen in a little while. Adele, how are you doing today? Since this is an impromptu, I know there's going to be some just. Did you guys have notifications on, or did you just happen to see it pop up? Helen, did you come in yesterday when I was starting to crochet this shawl? I'm working on that shawl. I'm on my third skein of this ice yarn, but this is how. Oops, that's how big it is. I'm gonna go ahead and. Hi, Lily. Boy, I tell you, you're racking up the prizes, aren't you? I'm so excited for you. How cute, Adele. Are you making it for a gift? Or are you going to sell it? And Lily, I wanted to explain something to you. I know I watched, oh, I think it was Sandy, and she was explaining that, people were getting on her about it being rigged. People are going to be nasty. They're just going to be nasty. So I hope you don't let all that get to you. Hi, Vasu. Oh, I'm so glad you came to join us. Vasu, did you figure out the tutorials or anything? I hope you guys don't mind. I'm working on my project while I'm talking. While I'm visiting, or actually, I should say, while I'm crocheting, I just need to be doing something else. I don't know what it is. So you uploaded the tutorials for your patterns, or put them on to sell? What do you mean? Oh, I know what you mean. You have two patterns of your own that you uploaded loaded the tutorials for. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm gonna have to look those up. Are they on your YouTube channel? At first, I should ask, are they crochet or crafts? Are you making jewelry? What is it that you have tutorials on? Yeah. Yep, you're right, Lily. They are. You know, if you don't, if you how I feel about it is if you can't feel happy for the winner, whoever it is that wins, then you shouldn't even bother, signing up for the giveaway. Right? That's how I feel about it. Lily, is your first name Lisa? Oh, by the way, have you guys ever been or watched, excuse me, what's her name? I think her name is Christina. Right, Adele. Yep. Um, Christina from Mad Cow, something or other. She's out of Great Britain, either Ireland or Scotland or somewhere over there. Has anybody seen her? Has anybody watched any of her videos? Is she from? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, from Sweden. Okay, this is crazy, and I know Mother Cow. Yes, that's who it is, Mother Cow. I started watching her, and I mean, she's just going to town on her crochet, and she's never looking at it. And then she explained she's legally blind and she can't see it anyway. How amazing is that? And she just learned how to crochet not too long ago, if I understood her correctly. Talk about some gifts some people have. I don't even remember who mentioned her. Somebody mentioned her one time, and I can't remember who it was. So I jumped on over to her channel. It is, Helen. It's cool. You know, and I've seen videos of, people who are blind crocheting. I've even seen women who only have like one hand. Hey, Dee, have you, Dee, have you ever seen Christina from Mother Cow? Yeah, you're right. You're right, it does. You have to make adjustments. Yes. We were just talking about that. It's crazy. I mean, I've been crocheting for a long time, and I don't think she's been crocheting for all that. Yeah, she's legally blind. She hasn't been crocheting for all that long, has she? Or maybe she has. I can't remember. I'm starting to get all my podcasters mixed up. But we were also talking about, well, I was talking about it anyway. There's some ladies in a third world country, and she only has one arm, and she's crocheting with one arm. with one hand. I don't even remember what hand she's using, but she's sitting there crocheting. You know, I guess we just don't understand how much we have to be grateful for, do we? Hey Diana. Hey Peggy. Peggy's in the house. Yeah, I know. I've seen people painting with their feet. Oh my goodness. I guess, you know what? When you think of it like that, isn't it amazing that God gives you a gift for creativity and it's got to get out somehow, right? Yes, I've seen that, Adele. What does she do? She puts it in her underneath her shoulder, doesn't she? Isn't that how she does it? Unseen strands. Oh, I've got to check that one out too. There's just so many. I can't keep up. Dee, I don't know if you were on Sandy from Left is Right, her live yesterday. I brought you up. I called you out, girl, in a good way, in a very good way. I was just saying, I just admire her and you for being able to remember everybody's names that pops up on your live feed. I just how you do that. I don't understand, and you have so many more than me or Sandy does. Oh, excuse me. Now, does Mo from Unseen Strands crochet? Is this a female or a male? Crochet, knit? Dee, I saw you earlier today on Krista's. You were so sweet, saying hi to everyone. No, it's not terrible. Obviously, it's all those years having to remember all those kids' names. I bet you could remember all your students' names, couldn't you? What's everybody working on? Anything at all? Did you see my thumbnail? Look what I finished. I finished it earlier today. I started it yesterday. Let me see here. Started it yesterday and finished it this morning. What do you think? Jennifer, are you leaving already? You, you just got here. I think I have enough. I don't know. Hi. I think I have enough to make a cowl to go with it. And I was gonna wear this all day, and I thought, yeah, it does. That's why I wanted to wear it today because it matches. But I thought, well, if I'm gonna give it as a gift, maybe I better not. I don't know as if they would appreciate me. Hey, looky there. I could make it a cloche hat, couldn't I? Hey, that kind of looks nice. Putting maybe a little pin right there. What do you think? Well, hey, Tracy. Oh, girl, I'm just loving everything you put out there anymore. I just love it all. Okay, Dee, what do you think? Could that work out to be a cloche hat, or do I have to? Does that look silly? Maybe just putting like a nice little pin right there. Well, you know what? For six, I mean, how much was it? 650? Thank you, Pam. I know, right? You got to teach me how to do these. I love that. I still can't figure out how you got the beads on there, but I love them. Wow, Adele, you've been busy, busy, busy. I'm determined that, hi, Kat, I am determined to finish a project a day. Okay? So between yesterday and today, I finished the hat, and I am praying that I actually finish this today. I've got about half of a skein left and then another full one. But I've got an hour and a half movie that I want to watch later on this afternoon. So, well, hey to everyone who just did y'all come in because you got the notification, or did you come in just because you saw that I was on? D, that's the way to cover the bases. Just say it. Hey everyone. Hey all. Oh, and by the way, D, you must be from the hill country, right where the Andy Griffith show was by Mount Pilot. Were you? Are you from that area? Do you live in that area? Oh, well, I'm glad you sat down, Betsy. I'm glad you sat down. Is anybody having any coffee this afternoon or something to drink? You know, there's so many different people that do their lives and their podcasts, and they got their little what's in your cup or let's clink or whatever. I don't know. I want to do what everybody else does. I don't know if I can just be just me. I'm an imitator. Peach tea, yum. Yummy, yummy. Love your coffee. Okay, Tracy, what you put in your coffee? Not a fan of hot drinks. Interesting. Well, you know, that is, I have heard people not really like hot drinks a lot. Does something with their stomach. Okay, I want to tell you something. I told you I'm a recreator. I do, um, oh, that's all right, Pam. You just go away to sweeping. And so my girlfriend who's lending me this beautiful cabin. And you know what I'll do? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take some pictures and post them on Facebook. How's that? Then maybe you can pop in there and see. I would kind of do pumpkin spice cream. Oh man, yeah. Ever since I went keto, I got to do black. But I'm getting used to it. I think it's an acquired taste. Okay, you just listen. I know, Pam. I've had that before, and it is very yummy, but it has way too many carbs in it for me. You can't drink. Well, I what I do is I used to make. If those of you aren't familiar with keto, I used to make what they call gosh, what's it called now? Oh, it's got lots of fat in it, and I didn't want the calories, and I didn't really want the I can't, honestly, I can't drink a black either. This, I did put some stevia in it, so it does have stevia. And this is so cute. I know that squirrel mug's adorable. I love this little mug. She's got a whole set of them. I think she picked them up at like a dollar store, and she's got the cutest little setup for a coffee stand. Yes, please do, Tracy. I want questions. Maybe it'll lead to more questions. How many hours do I sleep in a day? I I actually sleep pretty good. Adele, do you? Good, good. Oh, I'm sorry. Vasu has the question. I'm sorry. Thank you, Dee. Thank you for that correction. See, I told you I need you around me. Okay, my doctor won't let me do. Well, I tell you what, when my doctor found out that I was doing keto, she didn't like it either, but I told her what she can do with her opinions. Not in a nice way, but I mean, not in, and I did it in a nice way. I told her basically because she said, "Well, your cholesterol's a little bit high. We want you to bring that down, so you need to lay off this and that." And I said, "I'm sorry. I can appreciate your concern for my well-being." Okay, honey, that it might be my end too. I am sorry about that, but I feel better than I have since I've been in my 20s. So I'm not going to worry about what my doctor says. Well, I know I'm addicted to carbs, and that's why I have to cut them out because I find the more I have, the sicker I get. I mean, honestly, when I have more over a certain amount of my, I kind of have, I don't have a number in mind, but when I go too much, I get sick to my stomach. Oh my goodness. For the next 2 days, I'm in the bathroom. I know that's TMI. And my coworker tells me, okay, enough. Yeah, the intermittent fasting, that I do too. I only have 2 meals a day, and I try not to snack in between meals. Every once in a while, I do, but yeah, I like to eat too. Okay, Vasu, what's the question, honey? I want to answer a question. And if any of you have questions, pipe up. I will let you all know I am working on um, I'm working on a filming schedule because I really love to film. I love being on here. I have my camera set up over here by the window, and I figured out how to film using my camera. But um, oh, that's right. You did ask me that. I sleep on a bad day 6 up to 8, 6 to 8 hours a night usually, and average about 7. Pam, I was so stinking nervous. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? It really helps to do a video if you don't mind talking. It feels like you're talking to yourself. And I talk to myself anyway, so what's the difference of having a camera right there? So, okay, I was thinking about doing, and I might do that if I can figure out how to do a couple of videos with my camera today. I might upload them, or yeah, and get them. What do you call it? out there in you land. um, yeah, Helen, it's not easy, especially when you work full time. Yeah, and I I don't I don't and I am so, let me just tell y'all, I am so incredibly thankful for this weekend because I can get caught up on some of my projects that I want to do, but I honestly believe it's going to spoil me because I will want to stay home every single day, which is not good because I won't be able to eat if I did that. But I'm hoping to get some videos out. I want to do some um, yarn reviews, and I've got 4 of them right now that I want to do. I only have worked with 3 out of the 4, but the other one I will be working with either tonight or tomorrow. So I would like to do 1 or 2 of those a week, and I could probably film one a night, depending on how long it is, and if I have to do a lot of editing. With if I'm doing the camera by myself, it's gonna take me longer because I have to do all the editing, and it just be like cutting out some of the beginning and some of the end where I'm having to come around and sit in front of the you know camera. So I have all the equipment except for that like over the desk thing, and I could put my if I had it I could use my phone. I've been on keto now, Adele, for about a year and a half, since June of 18, and I've lost over 90 pounds. And this camera makes me look fat, and I'm not this big. I, I am telling you, I tell everybody the camera must put on 15, 20 pounds. So, yeah, thank you. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to, you know, it's emotional. It's a lot of emotional stuff. So I really kind of wish I could see some kind of a counselor to help me work through some of the emotional stuff of that because I don't know. I, all right, Tracy, thanks for popping in. Love you, girl. And thank you again for all my beautiful gifts. Mwah. So, anyway, anybody else have any questions for me? Because otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and crochet. Um, I have steadily lost, and if I ever got to a point in the last year that I was looked like I'd not been to a point where I started to gain again because I was determined I was not going to go back up again. How old? Okay, I want to say about 7 or 8 when I first learned to crochet. Well, hey, Donna, you made it. Glad to see you. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Julie. Glad y'all popped in to my little open house. Um, my grandmother taught me how to do a granny square. That was the very first thing I learned how to do. And my mom knew how to crochet a little bit, but she knew more to knit. So when I would ever go home after visiting with my grandmother, um, mom would try to get me to remember to do more with the crochet. Oh, 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 you did. Oh, Peggy. Oh, by the way, I am so sorry. Peggy, you and because I had it on my calendar to call you guys out. Peggy and Melissa from Crocheting in Agreement. Both of you had birthdays yesterday, and happy belated. I'm so sorry. Yesterday, I meant to say happy birthday to both of you, and I completely forgot. And how was it? I want to know. Adele, my grandmother made all she made was doilies and crochet squares and blankets forever. She just gave everything away. And I did learn how to thread crochet before I did a whole lot of other stuff. In fact, one of my first projects I can remember doing was a hat. Uh, I don't I couldn't figure out how to get the brim straight, but um, or how to get it, to stay flat. But I crocheted myself a hat when I was probably around 11 or 12 years old. Oh gosh, my hubby, Mr. Happy, I got him hooked on Downton Abbey. I got him hooked on Downton Abbey. We watched all of it together. And he was so mad at me for going away this weekend because he said, "You're going to go watch that by yourself, aren't you?" Peggy, I hope it was amazing. And I hope you're following along with birthday month. Helen, do you not? Oh, is it something specific you don't like about it? Because I'll tell you, my mom doesn't like Downton Abbey because she has a hard time understanding different languages. And I know British is not a different language, but um, she has a hard time following. And she's older, and it just makes it difficult. So, why, Helen? Why is it that you don't like it? The accents, yeah. You almost have to be in the right frame of mind to watch it, I think. Oh, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. But yeah, that makes sense, Helen. I guess from what I understand, though, um, as far as like Downton Abbey, what makes it different from so many others is the pace. Because I've been told that the pace is just like real fast, going from one to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. And um, in fact, I read an interview with Shirley MacLaine saying that that's the reason why so many Americans, or she believes that's why so many Americans love that show, is because we live in a fast society. Everything needs to be quick, 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 quick. And oh, you're funny, Adele. That's hysterical. Yeah. Well, that's okay. It doesn't have to be your thing. We won't hold it against you. I won't anyway. Okay, how was Victoria different? Because I've seen it, I just haven't watched it. That's on like, it's on a couple of those. We got rid of our Acorn TV and now we're doing Hulu, and I think it's still on. Not, excuse me, not Hulu. What is it? um, BritBox. It's on BritBox. See, Peggy, I could not get into the midwives. Well, hey, Sharon. Oh, I missed your Zoom yesterday. Oh, my word. I'm so sorry, honey. And you even posted the link, so it would be easy enough for me to get to, and I completely forgot. I am so sorry, honey. Did it go good? Did you get a lot of chatting done? Did you get any crochet done? Sharon, when is that wedding that you're making the uh okay, Lily, thank you for popping in. Thank you so much for everything. We chose um we have Netflix and happy husband, Mr. Happy, whatever we want to call him. He hasn't been very happy with Netflix, so I think we're going to drop it and maybe do another one. October 17th. So has she seen the shawl you made for her yet? I bet she is just going to be amazed when she sees that. Well, I mean, I know I was, and I'm not the one getting married. Oh, good. And she likes it, obviously, right? Wouldn't that be awful? I mean, not that anybody would be so callous to tell you that they didn't like what you made them. But wouldn't that be awful if you spent so much time trying to make something unique for somebody, thinking all the while that, oh, excuse me, that they love it, hoping that they love it, and they get it and they feign that they like it, and then, but they never wear it. Oh, good. I'm really glad. Yeah, I have family. I have family, and I think all of us do that. I mean, you spend so much time and effort and money, even, right? Into a project, and for them to turn around and snub it, or turn around and you find it in, in their closet, or find it in somebody else's house that they like re-gifted it to. I'm sorry, Becky. I know it's a dick. I've got my coffee sitting right here and it's just not doing it. Peggy, where are you? You said you're, where are you located, Peggy? I know I have you in here too. I need to put these in alphabetical order one day. It's so much easier to find everybody. Peggy, did you ever answer where you were from, honey? Oh, okay. I have family. Oh, well, they're like family friends that live down there. Oh, neat. I'm glad y'all escaped that Dorian. Is it Destin or is it Panama City Beach or Milton? Okay, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have heard of it. I think I have heard of it. Woo! Well, congratulations, Sherry. Somebody I can't remember who it was my 300. And it's funny. I thought it would take forever to get to 150, and then I got to 200, and then within 1 week I went from 200 to 300. That was amazing. Y'all are the best. And I don't know what I'm doing. I know I could probably do more to market myself. I feel weird, when you put yourself out there and I don't know. Well, hey there. Oh, wait a minute. Is it Linda? I love to crochet. Is that Linda? Did I get that right? Oh, uh, okay. I'm sorry. Susan, got it written down. Hey, June. Are you all both? You're all subscribed to my channel, right? See, and that my problem is that I am having so many that I can't remember everybody, and I am so sorry. Thank you guys, everybody, for subscribing to me. I hope you think I'm fun, halfway interesting. I don't know what what it is you see in me, but I thank you. So again, what's everybody working on? What's in your cup? What you drinking? I am having a cup of coffee with caffeine, even though I know it's a little late in the day. Oh, thanks, Mr. Happy. Halfway interesting. For all of you that don't recognize this NAU or NAXUAM, that's Mr. Happy. And since I'm on vacation, this is the only way he can communicate with me. Hey, Sharon. Now we got two Sharons in the house. My coffee is obviously not helping out with my yawning. And did you all see what I'm working on? It's folded in half, but it's my um, shawl. Oh, okay. So the other day, oh, thank you, Peggy. That is just so sweet. It'll make me cry. Thank you so much. Never too late for coffee. Okay, Pam, thanks for popping in and thanks for sweeping your house. I wish we could come over there and make sure you did a good job. I don't know what orange squash is, Helen. Explain what that is. And while you're explaining that, I have to tell you, um, I was watching Dina. Oh, goodness. You spell her name Dina, Dina, and I cannot remember for the life of me. Dina the crochet. I don't remember the name of her channel. Um, well, see, I've got some people on here twice. Yeah, I need to put that in alphabetical order. Uh, who's in the house? Well, oh, I'm so glad you're here, Krista. I am so honored that you came in and stopped by. Oh my gosh, girl, thank you so much. I was just watching part of your live. It was the first time I could watch it because I'm not working today. Dina Homespun. Yes, that's her name. Thank you. And she and I are like this with our minds because we're working on the exact same stuff. Oh, okay. Wait. I'm fangirling now. Krista, I'm fangirling. Look what I'm using. Look what I'm using. And I'm using it right now. I'm using it. Oh my gosh. Ever since you told us, you talked to me about rainbow. Rainbow. That's I bought the three that were available and then not I had to wait. Now I gotta buy some more. I know. I'm so excited. I bought I have to tell you this. My it was like this big. This big. You should have seen I had an unboxing. You need to see it. Well, no, you probably don't have time to watch it, but oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. Um, I know I'm fangirling. Oh, I love you, Krista. I do love you very much. Mwah. Um, but I used um, some wool yarn. I made a hat, and I think I have enough to make a scarf to go. No, I did. I actually made a cowl to go with it. And oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. I don't know how you even know who I am. um, I use this wool yarn and I love it. And then it is very woolly, but it's going to be so warm for whoever gets it. Um, and Krista, I wanted to tell you, I love the way you're doing your videos, doing one every day because I can watch it all and I love it. So informative. I do love it. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, and so I wanted to do some yarn reviews, and this ice yarn is one of them that I wanted to do a review on because okay, I'm going to explain this. Oh, I know, I love it, and I'm going to tell you something. It is better, Krista. It is better than Unforgettable, and the reason why is Unforgettable has too many of that thick and thin and thick and thin and thick and thin going all through it. And it's a bear to frog. I can actually frog this and it doesn't catch. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a little late your time, right? So you're probably crocheting up a storm in bed. But so, yeah, I'm going to start doing, I don't know, one or two yarns a week because it's one thing to tell people, oh, this is what it looks like and this is what it's in it. But until you work it in a project, right? You're not all fangirling. I know, I'm sorry. um, when you work it up, it might work up differently than what you think it is. Okay? Because like I love the feel of Unforgettable. Okay, I love the feel of it, and it feels just like this, but working it is different. Okay, um, I when I made this latte cake. Okay, um, I are you fangirling, Peggy? Um, when I use this latte cake, I had an impression. Oh, it's soft. I love it. it's smooth and silky, but it's going to be a bear to work with and to frog because of all that furry stuff. Let me tell you, I love it. I'll go into detail another time, but um, I know, and I love it too. But Helen, I'm telling you, I because Krista mentioned it on her. This was like 2 weeks ago, I think. Um, I ordered the rainbow, and I've been using the rainbow, and it is so much easier to work with. Oh my word, is it much easier to work with? Oh, you're funny. Thank you, Susan. Um, so anyway, tell me what you think. If you'd like to for me to do like short, they would be short videos because I only do um, one yarn. Okay, and so I probably. Oh, you missed it, Dee. Guess who decided to show up for my live? Dee, Krista. Krista came in. There you are. Yes. Um, Yeah, they are. And it's like I said, it's one thing to sit here and say, do an unboxing and say, I got this yarn, but working it and showing how it works up, it's so much better. Just don't frog. Well, I tell you what, I know a lot of people are funny about frogging. I'm going to tell you this. This shawl is going to be a gift, okay? And it looks beautiful. I know for a fact that I've made at least 3 mistakes in it, but I'm not going to frog it. I'm not, because there's no way you can go through it and find the mistakes unless you go row by row by row by row. You just won't be able to find it. And I don't think the person I'm giving it to is going to care that I did that. Frogging your life? No, Sherry, don't do that. Honey, there's always something good. Okay, so that's right. It makes it unique, right? Um, so that's one thing that I want to review. Now, I was also thinking about doing tutorials, and I will eventually, just like Granny, no, Sandy from Left is Right. Um, when she got her arm for her overhead, and I'm going to eventually do more of that. I've got the perfect setup. It's right in front of a natural light window, and I'm so excited about starting that because I want to start in October doing. Remember, I don't know how many of you were here uh, this past Sunday when I shared that we're going to do a dish, not a dishcloth, but like a hot pot, like a pot holder. Hey, Kelly. Well, I want to do a pot holder a month. And it's going to be something so simple. But I want to be able to show everybody from beginner to more advanced. Those that are more advanced should be able to just do it up real quick. Um, No, I'm not. It's just a no-name brand, but thank you for thinking of it. No, it's a no-name brand, but I do love it. I do. I want to get Clovers. It's on my wish list in Amazon. A design element. I love that. I love it. I'm using it. I I tell you what, my hubby bought me a set of these crochet hooks, Krista, and they're not a Clover, they're no name brand, but well, I know they have a name brand, but I used to not really like ergonomic hooks because I had a different no name brand, and I didn't like it because the stuff wore off, but also the glue holding the um, the metal piece inside came unglued. And so I didn't like it because it kept twisting. But now I'm finding myself twist. I was watching you, Krista. I was watching you and I was seeing how you were twisting your hook in something. And I'm going, I know that's what I'm supposed to do, but for some reason I wasn't doing it. So I started using this hook and I just found myself very easily. Oh, ciao, Susan. Thank you for stopping in. Um, yeah, I didn't like it. So, and this part is so smooth, and I like this part because it feels good. Let me see here. I don't think it would be very comfortable with a pencil hold, but for my knife hold, it's perfect. It's perfect. So I love using this. And if the clover hook is better than this, I'm all in. I am all in. All in. Pearls. Well, to each his own. And remember, Dee, like we were talking about last Sunday, is that wouldn't it be boring if everybody was the same? Aren't you glad we're not all the same? Because, if you used if you used a clover, then there wouldn't be any left for us. Santa would be, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Dee, I want to come on, since I'm going to be here. Um, the Amour. Okay. Does what about the original, the ones with the brown handle? What's the difference between those and the Amour in the clovers? Can anybody explain to me? Bye, Basu. Thank you for popping in. Can anybody tell me the difference between? I keep holding this up like it's a clover. It's not. But can anybody tell me the difference between the Amour clover? Well, hey, Camille. Um, it's softer. You mean this part is softer? The Amour are ergonomic. So the ones with the brown handle they're not squishy like this. Wow, you are amazing, Leanne. Leanne, are you sub to me? I didn't know I had an Aussie in the house. Okay, a more around it. Okay, so let me see if I can hold this up. And you can see. Does it show that this is flatter here? I don't know if you can see that. I like that little bit of flat, just little bit, enough for me to hold it like a knife. So you're saying that the Amour does not do that? Okay. So maybe I would like the other um, the other one. Okay, Kelly, thank you. Thank you for doing Zoom too. Similar. Okay. They're similar, but they're different. Krista, do you have some of those other ones? Because I'll go back and watch where you were comparing all of your hooks. I'll go back and watch that again. No, I don't like the tulips, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't like inline. I don't like the inline hooks. I slip all the time. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Okay, thank you, Krista. I will go back and watch that. I hold it like a knife. I hold my hook like a knife. And it used to be, and I know this is a slow video upload. I'm sorry, but it used to be I just kept it straight when I hooked, and I moved my whole wrist. But now I'm finding I'm using my fingers, and I'm rolling it in my fingers more. Okay, Dee, thank you for coming. Okay. Oh, you guys, thank you for stopping in. I know you got to go over to Sharon's. That's okay. I was just feeling lonely and wanted to have a little live. The flat clover. I think so. I'm gonna go back and watch Krista's and see, because I know she has all of the different kinds of hooks. She's got the tulip. Krista, you had some furls too, didn't you? I think I saw some furls. Maybe. I know you had everything ranging, but like I said, yes, I think we were talking about it yesterday in my live that um, everybody's got to have their own. Is it because they're in line, or why do you find them hard? Because it's just more difficult to hold. Um, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It was. I was there. I was having so much fun. That's true, Betsy. They're tools that we all use, and we just have to keep shopping until we find the exact one for us, right? Back out of the stitch. Are you talking about coming back out of the stitches that the furls catch all the time? See, I do not like inline, and I know tulip is inline, and that's why I don't want to have the tulip. I know I'm not going to like it. I needed what it was is I was needing another 5 5.5 millimeter, and oh yeah, are okay, are the furls, are the wooden furls, are they okay, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that knows, are all wooden, bamboo slash wooden, um they have to be in line, correct? They're not, what do you call that curved one? um Hyperventilate. I don't hyperventilate, but I had to go buy a 5.5, and the only one they had tapered. Yes, thank you, Leanne. I had to go buy one spur of the moment because I had to finish up a project, and it took me twice as long. I kid you not, twice as long to finish a certain thing because of that stupid inline hook. I hated it. Nothing from 5 millimeter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and look. I know. I gotta go. I've got them on my wish list, and I thought for sure Mr. Happy was gonna buy me one for my birthday, but he didn't. He bought me the books I had on there instead, and a set of these, which I think he figured, okay, might as well buy a whole set for the price I could pay for two or three. Right. And I don't know if any of you saw that what I did, um, but I ended up one of my very first videos. I showed the differences in all the hooks, and I did have one. Let me see. Helen, hold on just a second. I might have an inline with me. If I do, I'll show you. I think I took it out because I wasn't going to use it anyway. But Krista, do you feel discombobulated when you do your videos? Because I'm like, I am still so fangirling. At first I was fangirling over D, and now D and I are buds, and now I'm like, ah! I'm so excited. Yeah, well, you would think he's watching. He popped in earlier, but oh, Krista, I got another question for you. Man, I'm so glad I remember all this stuff. Because that chat goes by so fast in your live, I can't ask the questions. Um, if you had a choice between a lighted crochet hook and the neck light, which one would you get? Oh, I'm sorry, Helen. I meant to tell you. Okay, so this is. I don't know if you can see. This is not a very good example, but I can't use it on this screen. Um, there are some uh, that are straight on one side, and it looks like they're cut straight in, and they're like there's a very it's very angled. It's very angled. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. And this is called a what was it again? A not inline. And it's rounded and everything is more rounded. Even that little catch up in here, it's more rounded. Sandy, I was just saying I'm fangirling. I have been tapered. Thank you. I don't know why I can't remember that word. So, okay, anybody answer this question? Fangirling, yes, duh. I love her. I mean, I watch every single video she puts out, and if she's doing a live, I'm like in between while I'm at work trying to catch bits and pieces, but then I have to go back and watch. I have to go back and watch later that night. I have to watch her. I have to. I love her. I wish I had her. Well, it's true. I mean, I wish I had your energy. Basically, I wish I had your yarnery. To tell you the truth, that's all I wish I had. No, I'm not. I'm glad you have what you have because you earned it, girl. You earned it. Um, Anybody out there, neck light or lighted crochet hook? Hi, Wilma. Boy, it's really late again. What are you doing up? You're up very late. Neck light. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm Krista. I don't. Okay, I have to tell you my story. So at first, I really wanted to do that crochet along for the breast cancer awareness. And then I got off and I'm thinking, no, I think I got too much going on. No, I'm not going to do that. And um, and then I thought, yes, I'm going to do it. So I got on Ice Yarns and I thought, okay, I don't really want something completely 100% pink. I wanted something that had hot pink in it, but not completely hot pink. So I went and got ambient and put it in my cart. I found what I wanted, put it in my cart, and I thought, okay, I'm coming to my vacation, and I know I'm going to be stopping by a Hobby Lobby. So if I find a sale in Hobby Lobby, I'm going to get something there instead. So I come. Bye, Peggy. Thank you for coming. Like I said, I was just bored. I was tired, and I just wanted my buddies around me. I wanted my sisters around me, my angel sisters. Um, no, no, no. Uh, Sandy, talking about the crochet along for Krista's the cardigan that she's going to make next month. Um, so I went. I started coming up here, went to Hobby Lobby, got everything I was going to need for the trip, got all the way to my location, and completely forgot about that pink yarn. Completely forgot about it. Oh, sorry. You didn't see any pink at Hobby Lobby? Oh, no, I didn't buy any pink. The reason why I didn't buy any pink is I completely forgot all about it. I I I drove all the way here. I was so excited. Did you see my haul, Sandy? I got I got this for a friend to make a pillow. I got um I got another Rhapsody, Rainbow Rhapsody. I got brown and other color yarn. I mean, I got everything that I thought I would need for the whole weekend, and I completely forgot that yarn that I had wanted to get specifically for the cardigan. Krista, did you say in that video how many yards or meters or how much we would need for the project? I think I'm going to have to go back and watch that one again too, because um, I need to make sure I have enough. Oh, is she? Sandy, I'm sorry. I'm tired. What can I say? I'm not getting it. I'm just not getting it. Sorry. 12 skeins. Okay. Um, and are they the same size as that rainbow? Are the skeins the same size as that rainbow yarn, basically? Because I like the sizes. I mean, these skeins are great. I love them. Doesn't say how many is in here. Landscapes. Okay. That's you're talking about. That's the American equivalent, right? Because I was going to get ambient. I was looking at the ambient. Yeah, because I want to order some more. I want to order all those colors in the rainbow. And I found out after watching you again, I'm learning so much. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I love that one. I'm loving the way you're doing these new t- um, tidbits because I feel like you're putting everything into that one thing. So I want to order some more rainbow. I'm going to order the ambient, even though hubby put me on a ban for now. um, and then I also learned more about the Saver and the Saver 100. So I'm going to be ordering those more. Hey, Buffy. Oh, that's okay. You're not late. There's nobody late here. I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out. Yeah, they should. Well, here's the thing about ice yarns. I could Saver is better. See, I heard that the Saver 100 did that have that. Is that the one that had that Draylon in it? And I heard that that was good too. But you're the expert at that stuff. And I love that you're comparing it and trying to get equivalents from the United States because I Savers rate. Okay, okay, okay. Um, because the prices, you're right. The prices, even if, when you include the shipping, prices are cheaper with ice. Oh, just yeah. Well, you can't. Yeah, you can't beat it all. You can't have it all. Um, and I was going to say something. Yeah. Uh, was it without shipping? Oh, ice yarns has to be delivered to your door. So I can't sneak it past Mr. Happy. You see, I can't sneak it past him. If it comes to my P.O. box, then um, I can sneak it in the car, and then wait till he's asleep and then take it inside and he'll never know. I could. Yes. Well, maybe my mom could pay for it too. But I am, and I said this yesterday. I said this yesterday in my live. I Oh wow, that's interesting. That's good. Pick that one up because if it's easier to care for, right, June? If the material is easier to care for than cashmere, it feels like cashmere. Do it. Um, Now I forgot what I was saying. I feel like I'm chasing squirrels again. I did, and that's why he told me to order to begin with. That's why I had my that was my birthday present. Uh, Krista, that was my birthday present to me from me and our bank account. So I ordered, and it came to like 142 or something like that with the shipping. And yes, you are, June. Thank you so much. I know there's so many wonderful sisters who are more than happy to give me help. Well, hey, Patricia, thanks for sneaking in. And it was a selling point, Krista. It really was. He really did like it. He doesn't understand why I go to the stores to buy it, because you just spend, $30 here, $30 there, where I could spend it all. And I really like getting huge orders in the mail. But at the same time, it's like I want to go into the store and feel it. I want to feel it too. And if I had to choose between two stores, I don't know if that's the way to call it, but I would choose Ice Yarns first, Hobby Lobby second. Everything else is just whatever. I can find something else within those two confines. And the only reason I say Hobby Lobby is because I'm still waiting for Krista to show me what all I can get in ice yarns instead of Hobby Lobby yarns. Wouldn't that be fun? And I just like going there. And I don't buy unless it's something that I have to finish a project. I don't like. Yes, I did, Diana. I did get them, and I am going to do them eventually. They're on my list of things to do. I don't buy things at Michael's or Hobby Lobby is unless it's something that I absolutely have to use to finish a project. Um, and I did need a a this a this, um, and so I got it for a girlfriend of mine. And no, I don't think he is. I don't think he's still listening. He pops on to see what I'm up to, and then he and then he pops off. He says, "Okay, she's keeping out of trouble." Little does he know. Watch him pop back on and say, "I heard that." No, but he's very supportive. He's very supportive, and I think one of the reasons why he's very supportive is because he has his own hobbies that are not inexpensive. You know, they can add up to, but we just have to like because we both have hobbies that take a little bit of money, and we're on a one income. My income alone is well, he gets a little bit, but from child support, but I bring in the most. So I'm like, I should be able to spend it. But if I want to eat and have a roof over my head, let's see here. I played yarn chicken and oh no, a shawl on the ball. Okay, anybody have a shawl on the ball azalea colorway? I I wouldn't know until I got home, honey. I would not know until I got home. Is it a project that you could just not use it or do a different colorway? Because I know I have one. Um, don't think I brought it with me though. It's oh, in case you didn't see, I did get some of that yarn bee glowing that I do want to check out. Okay, and I still Sandy suggested, okay, we'll put it in the bathroom and see if it glows. I hadn't thought of that. So I'm going to leave that out so I remember that. And I think it's funny, um, people who do their unboxing and they're like looking at their ice yarn unboxing and look, they're going like this and they're showing it and they're looking at trying to find the thing on the thing. Well, right here on the end, I don't know if I know Krista probably knows that. It says it right there what it is. It has the colorway, color number, what it is. I love it. I love it. I left this one rainbow brown shades and gray shades. I think now I like this one better with it has a slight, like an olivey green in it. So anyway, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Camille. That's tough. So tonight, just to let fill you in, I'm going to be finishing up this one. If I can find my hook. Anyway, I'm going to finish this one. This is the one that Crystal from Bag a Day, she made this one. Um, and it's working up, but it's a yarn eater kind of. It's beautiful. I love the pattern. It's very simple, but it's going to take all of the yarn. I mean, to make it as large as I want it to be. This is like considered a shawlette, and I've got 2.5 skeins there. Um, so I'm going to finish up that. I want to work on, let me show you this one. Do y'all remember Mom's, um, her pretty little vest that I'm making her? This is the back, and it's a vertical stripe. I'm using the Karen Big Cakes, and this is the colorway Blueberry Tort. And so I have made this much. This is the front of one side. Okay. Um, and then I needed to make the other side, obviously, and I got this far and ran out of yarn. So I had to buy a whole new cake to finish it. But I want to finish it. All I have left to do, I'm going to hold it this way. You can see. So all I need to do, see, is one more row, and then this part. That's all I need to do. So I'm going to finish up that tonight. And then I'm going to take this Go for Faux, and I'm going to line the neck and all the way down the front and the sleeves, the armhole. Tracy, you're not late. I wanted company. I wanted some company. So I did a live. Hey girl, hey Tracy, did you get my message at your last video? I do love your accent, and every time I see your name, I think of Boston, and I say that with all love. I say it with all love. I love your accent. I miss it. I spent about a week in New York. This was before 9/11, and it was so cool going into the city and hearing all of the Bostonian accents coming down from Massachusetts, and you get the Southern accents from the South, and it was a lot of fun. Boy, everybody's saying hey, hey, hey. Can you make, okay, Camille, can you make it a shawlette instead of a full shawl? Is it something, um, Krista, I love your voice. I love it. So much fun. Um, if you can make it just like a little shawlette instead of wearing it like big to wrap in, could you maybe make it where it's just like coming here and wrapping around? I'm just trying to help out if in case you don't, so you don't have to frog the whole. I wouldn't want you to frog the whole thing. That would be awful. And if you just need a little bit, excuse me, woman stuff going on here. Okay. Krista, how about talking like what's her face? Tammy from see, I know the names of the people. I'm having a hard time connecting. Tammy, she's originally from Alabama. She lives in Texas now. I did, Sandy. I did get to see it, and I love your setup. That's what I need to do. Did you use your phone, right, for that setup? Yeah. Yeah. You get really mad while you're knitting. Slay the Day. That's right. Tammy from Slay the Day. You need to talk like her. Y'all, yeah, y'all can do you. There's, it's easier to do that accent, I think. Everybody says, Patri, you have an accent. I don't think I do, but I've lived in the South now, so I guess I do. Yeah, the shawl and the bowl is not enough. I have had to use two at least, to make a nice shawl. Krista, I wanted to tell you something. See, I'm completely fangirling over you because I think about you. This is wackadoodle, wackadoodle. I just love the way you present things. And when you talk about Kenya, I just love that. And not necessarily the scenery, although I do love that, but when you talk about the people and how they are and how inclusive and how proper, and I just mm, I love that. I do. I love it. In fact, after you did that one video, I can't remember how long ago it was, I went and I clicked on just immigrating to Kenya, and there's so many people who did that for those reasons because the world is so crazy in some places. I mean, downright scary to live there. And the way you are talking about, I, I mean, I one of my dreams was always to go when I was much younger. When I was much younger, I had always wanted to live in Italy. Now, my mom is from Germany, born and raised in Germany, and all my family lived in Germany on my mom's side. And I love Germany. But I had, when I was a kid, my dream was to go to Italy. I went to Italy and I love the countryside. I love it. The city is beautiful, historic. I love cities, but I would not want to go live in a city. And as it was explained to me, in Italy, all of these little towns are becoming non existent because the people are moving to the cities because there is no way, um, yeah, there's no way to make a living in the country anymore unless you have a lot. And I I remember when I was taking a tour through Tuscany, and I remember thinking, man, I wish I had just a little bit of money in my account, in a checking account, because I would hop off this bus and go up there and buy a house right now. If I could. If I could, I would have done it. And it was kind of exciting and it was scary at the same time. Very scary. And now I'm missing everybody. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, Camille. That's okay. We can share. We can share. It is the internet after all. There's room for everybody. Um, so on my vacation, I went to not today, not this year, but 7 years ago. I went to Germany too, and I went to Bavaria. And my family was raised, or my mom, everybody was raised in the northern part of Bavaria, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I could live there. I could literally pick up and move there right now. But the way even there is not nice anymore. I mean, no place is. Where can you go where you can feel safe? Bye. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm probably going to have to get off here too, but you guys are amazing. You keep me going. You do. Everybody keeps me on my toes, and you keep me focused, and it's amazing. I can't tell you guys how much you mean to me. I'm sitting here in this most beautiful location, and yes, you're right. You're right. You know, anyway, here I am in this beautiful house, this on the right on the lake, and um, yeah, you're right. So I guess that means we have to make the most of where we are and make our own homes as safe as possible, and as it's our haven, right? Because if we all moved, think about it. If we all moved to Kenya, it would be messed up too, then, wouldn't it? I, hmm, which is very, very sad, because I'm sure we would all love Kenya. Yeah, you're right. And even if it's just only for a short period of time, you know, I mean, I don't know. People are just messed up. Yeah, it would be awesome if we could all come and live with you, Krista. But your house isn't big enough for all of us. um, but here I am. I'm going to see if I can turn my computer just so that you can see a little of where I am. And like I said, I'm going to get on my Facebook page, and I'll see if I can post some pictures. But let me see if I can move the computer. Don't get sick on me. Okay, we've got this huge old window, and I don't know if it'll focus, but there is outside. Oh, and it's not going to get it. Well, anyway, I'll have to, pictures will just have to do. Um, but it's got a beautiful, there's a beautiful lake out there, and there's a pier, and um, yeah, it's just, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. The owner of the house is my one of my good friends' husband. Um, he came out and he hung up a swinging ottoman, not an ottoman, papasan with an ottoman. Oh, yay! So I'm going to take my crochet out there while it's still nice, and I'm going to crochet up a storm. Hey, Sin, I'm about ready to pop off. I'm so sorry. I've been going now for almost 2 hours. I think that's plenty. Um, um, yeah, me too, Tracy. And here's the thing. I don't live in a city. I'm a country girl, and I'm fortunate enough to live in the country, and I love it. I don't like where I am right now, but it's. You got new glasses? Cool beans, cool beans. I bet they're not as cool as mine. I love my glasses. I got them over a year. year ago. Yay! That's all that matters. Can you see your crochet? Because if you can see your crafting and your crochet and your knitting, that's all that matters. Um, so I'm going to go outside and do some crocheting. There's a nice breeze going on out there. And yes, I'm going to definitely. Um, and then I'm going to put the umbrella up to keep the sun off of it. And then I might even take a nap out there. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, that would be fun because there's nobody else around. You guys have a great rest of your day, great afternoon, and blessings to you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing and hanging out with me for a little bit today. If you're getting ready to go to bed, thank you for staying up with me for a little while. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Really. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You all are my sisters. Good night.